Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Coventry City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, not cleared away completely. Threat over for now, it seems. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And a fine cross. Not out of the woods yet. Danger averted for now. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating... Takes the shot! Great reflex action from Neuer. Well, they fancy a short one. Fine cross into the middle. Can he put it away here? And he clears it out of harm's way. Well, he likes to run at them. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Well, play is halted for the time being as the physio goes to work. And they'll get things going again with a drop ball.
Coming onto the pitch, number 10,
And intercepting it. Fabio Silva. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Can they forge ahead? He read it well, but still work to do. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball.
Your wife is waiting for you.
Spot on with that tackle. Oh, in with a chance. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Over it comes. And it still could be dangerous. Interception to snuff out the danger. Esposito. Couldn't hang on to it. Wood. Kawabe. Johnny are really pressing their opponents. Well, couldn't keep it. Individual brilliance. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the action continues and work to do for Wolves. Let's see if that goal has shaken them up. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Cross towards that far post. Well, the danger is still there. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, there you can see it. The hosts haven't been able to control possession, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Giving the ball away. Fabio Silva. It's a weighted pass. And a textbook interception. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, what an opportunity! And offside just as he was ready to pounce. Okay, Yokushlu. And with that, the first half draws to a close. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them...
So the second half underway. Still plenty of time for Wolves to turn this around. Nelson Semedo. It's Ronan on the ball. Kawabe. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And that pass could be troublesome. And it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Well, let's see if something comes of this. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, not the best clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. And space here on the flank. There's a slide rule pass. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Coventry City facing Manchester United.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Promising sequence. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Short corner it is. He takes aim. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Untidy in possession.
Well, as you can see, Wolves have had most of the ball, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Defenders need to cover. And he might be through here. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And time for the change now. Corner kick played in. Still not clear. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there.
And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay, and it's taken with such confidence, isn't it? Right into the top corner, never in doubt, to be honest. Great spot kick.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? 15 minutes left for play. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. It's Ronan on the ball. Nelson Semedo. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Wolverhampton
Oh, what a great
Wanderers.
chance this is, Derek.
A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Esposito. Suarez. And the counter looks on here, options available. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Really bright-looking attack. Has a go! Oh, incredible save. And they've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. That's all the time we got today.
the man of the moment. Up against his former club, will he make an impact? Live on EA TV. Well, it really is a city that loves its football. I'm talking, of course, about Manchester, and it's a real pleasure to be here tonight at Old Trafford. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Manchester United, and they take on Coventry City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo and number 25, Jadon Sancho.
Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea between the posts. Kurt Zouma plays alongside Rafael Varane in central defence. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, high marks for that pass. And a strong tackle. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Oh, that was a chance to give them an early advantage.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
Ritsu Doan. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days, taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today, hopefully not.
And the ball's gone. And in with a real chance. Can they forge ahead? And running through to the keeper. Fred. Donny van de Beek. In possession, Doan. Cristiano Ronaldo. Possession one. Kurt Zouma. Fred. And he might be through here. Great save by Areola.
With Alex O'Neill, please meet your wife at the ticket office. Thank you.
Esposito. Could cross it in here. And he was in the right place to intercept. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, it did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has it. In possession, Doan. Good tackle taken away. Chances on. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And goal news to bring you from the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Sheffield United.
Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Corner awarded to Manchester United. Going short. Sancho. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To clarify, Sheffield United did score in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the threat is there. Ronaldo. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So 2-0 now. He's played it short here. Can he do it? Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
And they're making a change. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. So there goes the half-time whistle. It's Manchester United on top here.
Well, before the...
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Jadon Sancho. And space for the cross. Teammate available and touched onto the frame of the goal. Great pressure to win the ball back. Ronaldo. Wan-Bissaka. Not the best clearance. Ronaldo. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Well, a successful player is always going to be linked with other clubs, and there seems to be more than a grain of truth to the rumours. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Yes, this has been going on for some time now, so no great surprise, really. Hopefully, we'll know more in the next few days. Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Not out of the woods yet. Danger averted for now. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He's in behind. Well, I must say, that goes down as a very disappointing effort. Callum O'Hare. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Could reduce the deficit. And able to close down the shot. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier.
Can he finish it here, Derek?
It's got to be. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. And you truly sense it's a matter of how many. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. He plays it short. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Sancho. Now he must favour the cross. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Ronaldo. And here's Fred. And they need to get tighter here. And throwing himself at the ball. It's a short one. Good tackle. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Excellent vision. Van de Beek. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. They might be able to get in now. It's there for him. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target.
Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Bruno Fernandes. Coming onto the pitch, number 24, Isco.
Well, sloppy in possession. Given away again. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. In behind for him to chase. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. They're fast.
EA Sports. It's in the game. Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports.
Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal, and they take on Coventry City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Martin Odegaard.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of two holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
Potentially one to savour. Arsenal get this game underway. Isaac. Oh, what an opportunity. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And he's through here. And the keeper's in trouble. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. So let's have a look at the table, and the chances there for the visitors to go top if they can win.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams, and I have to say they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today.
How about the cross? Isaac! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing! And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal, and they take on Coventry City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Just not looking confident in possession. An encouraging Arsenal move. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Could be troublesome. And the keeper has possession of it. So let's have a look at the table, and the chances there for the visitors to go top if they can win.
Well, at this stage of the season, Derek, the table starts to reflect the true quality of the teams, and I have to say they've been excellent so far. Let's hope they're at their best today.
And now passing it through. Well, flinging himself at it. Short corner it is. Isaac.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports
Lokonga.
car, parked outside main reception.
A danger here as he runs at them. And players waiting at the far post. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just the lack of composure. He should score there.
Albert Sambi Lokonga. Torgan Azar. Really good interception. And space here on the flank. Losing possession. Well read to put an end to that attack. Read it magnificently and intercepted.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal have had most of the ball, but they haven't done enough with it, particularly in the midfield areas, where their passing has been far too safe. And that needs to change quickly if they're to win this one.
And take it away. Torgan Azar. It's with Ødegaard. Oh, terrific pass. It's still alive. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Crossing into the middle. Well, still an issue here. The first half here comes to an end. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, I've been disappointed with him in that first half. He just didn't have an impact on the game. Yes, the service into him wasn't great, but his movement needs to be a lot better. Let's hope he improves in the second half.
Well, flinging... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Nuno Tavares. It's with Ødegaard. Albert Sambi Lokonga. No, high-quality defending. Well, reports abound in the sports blogs and tabloids and on the internet that Spurs may be about to get an exciting new squad addition, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee is around £45 million, which is about right, I would say, for a player of his quality. It's just a case of whether they think that's enough.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Spot on with that tackle. Excellent vision. Wonderful block. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, making high pressing work for them here. Azar. And just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Crystal Palace. Good tackle. Advantage, Arsenal. Isaac. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Nuno Tavares. Well, he's won the ball. Tremendous intuition to win it back.
Well, as we can see, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
Will it be? And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? So almost at full time, and it hasn't quite gone to plan for the visitors, has it? Stuart, interested to get your take as always.
Well, it's been tight.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Well, make sure you're with us for quarter-final action from the Carabao Cup. Live. Oh, what an opportunity! Oh, what a great save to keep them in front.
Well, he's just about won them the game here. Great stop.
Isaac. And in with a real chance. Hazard. And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. So 2-0 now. Five minutes to go. An effective challenge. Torgan Hazard. Isaac. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Carlos Soler. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Oh, showing excellent vision. It's got to be. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, a time for composure on the ball. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off.
EA.
Hello to you on a cracking night here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, action from the quarter-final stage of the Carabao Cup. It's Manchester United, and they take on Coventry City.
Well, a semi-final place is up for grabs, so we should be in for a classic encounter here today. With both teams desperate for silverware, I'm expecting a fiercely competitive contest, Derek.
An absorbing match in prospect. Manchester United get the ball rolling. Isco. Well, you can legitimately say Isco is a player who's difficult to face. What are you expecting from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's
Oh,
focused...
Stuart, they might be onto something. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, he's won the ball. Isco. And teammates to play it to. And he did well to cut it out. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Under Herrera. But attacking possibilities. And snuffing out the danger. Isco. Karim Adeyemi. And he's broken free. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
He's in here. Oh, he's hit the woodwork. Can you believe it?
Well, he beats the keeper with power, but really that should be hitting the back of the net.
Making progress, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And now passing it through. And running in behind. And still danger here. Danger averted for now.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. Oh, look at that. They've taken the lead. Well, they haven't been the dominant team so far, but they're certainly not complaining about the scoreline. Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Iqbal. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
It's a fine United move in the making. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Playing it short. Alex Tellez. Determined defending. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. Alex Tellez. Isco. And he's made headway. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
He'll certainly be disappointed with that. That was a poor effort.
Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. It's with Alex Tellez. Adeyemi. Bodies forward and the break looks on. I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. An absorbing... The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. More than decent this from United. But quick thinking defensively. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Plays it back. Well, if you've been reading the newspapers this morning, you'll know full well that Spurs could well be on the verge of getting an exciting new addition to their squad.
Yes, the rumours suggest that the official bid is around £50 million, which I would say is fairly close to the mark. But is it good enough for them to let him go? Only time will tell.
Well, visionary passing. And a significant block following that cross. Isco. Karim Adeyemi. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Long way out. Can they keep it out? Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic. Well, as you can see from the stats, they've absolutely dominated the game. They've been good in possession, they've created chances, but they just haven't been...
Oh, Stewart, an opportunity. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Leicester City. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. No, high quality defending. 20 minutes remaining. And a good looking ball. He's in position. Great save by Areola. Now can they create something? Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Iqbal. Just the challenge that was required. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it could be on for him here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. It's one of the saves of the season from De Gea. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, the short corner routine. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stewart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Coventry City facing West Ham United. And continues his run. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, that piece of play very easy on the eye. Can he finish them off? Terrific piece of anticipation. Isco. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. He's broken free. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, they had to work hard for it today. Very little to split between the teams over the 90 minutes. And they had to be quite resilient at times. They've come through that now and will certainly fancy their chances in the next round.
Well, this man has given us
Thank you all for waiting. We'll be taking questions now. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Coventry City up against West Ham United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
We're ready for what we hope will be a tremendous match, and it's West Ham United with a kick-off. Can they take advantage? Under pressure to get it away. Could be. And the keeper diving to thwart him. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, sometimes we look for an explanation and just can't find one, but the truth of the matter is Liverpool have been well below par.
Well, what a poor season they're having. I really thought they would be challenging for the title. There just seems to be something wrong with the attitude of the players at the moment, and that needs to change quickly.
Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. And it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Oh, that's a really good run. Must be. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Diatta. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And successfully cut out. Well, it looks like there's been a goal at the Etihad. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a goal for Spurs. He shot far post, the keeper parries it.
Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Tottenham did score in that match. Has a go! Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Now, let's see what they can do here. Herrera! And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It was a penalty for Leicester City, and the goalkeeper is going to be fuming. He only went and pulled out the Panenka. It's now 1-0 with 32 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Now he must get it out of there. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. And he keeps going. Played into the box. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
And he'll go back. Can hand out a yellow card here.
Yeah, he was always going to go back for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say. Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Oh, great block. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Substitution time it is here.
Coming off the pitch, number 18, MUSIM. Coming onto the pitch, number 3, Alessandro.
Given away by Ander Herrera. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Useful looking ball. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
We're ready for what we hope will be a tremendous match, and it's West Ham United. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Nteka. Oscar. And news of a goal at Goodison Park. Alex Scott has the details for us.
It's a goal for Everton. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 49 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, the transfer stories appear to be real. There's some substance behind this one, Stuart.
Yes, this has been going on for some time now, so no great surprise, really. Hopefully, we'll know more in the next few days.
Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. And room now out on the flank. And a fine cross. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Can he do it? It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, here it is again. And if you are going to clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. And they don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
So 2-0 now.
Number 8, Herrera.
Diatta. And that is going to be a free kick. Early ball in. It might still be problematic. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them. West Ham still trailing, but this game very much alive as a contest again. And an astute piece of defending. Good-looking ball, there could be a chance now. This looks interesting. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Coventry City facing Everton.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Now, it looks as though there's been a goal in the Liverpool game. Over to Alex for the details.
Yeah, it's a third goal for Liverpool. It's now 3-1 with 71 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Real chance. Oh, a goal! Level now. The lead has evaporated. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Well, potential danger. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Danilo. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's West Ham United facing Southampton. Well, he's been ruled offside. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Still pushing for what could be a winner. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And Johnson has it. Well, changing circumstances in the Liverpool game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's another for Liverpool. It's now 4-1 with 87 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, he's lost possession. It needs an accurate cross. And play halted, free kick given. Three minutes of added time here. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Committed challenge. Fornals. Tension building, still level. Can they convert? Oh! Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Coventry City up against West Ham United.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
He's in behind. Big chance it is. Really good diving save. Well, they're going for the short one. Callum O'Hare. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a...
Can they slot it home? Well, threat averted.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit.
Hang on, Stuart, look at this. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Can they get in behind them? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, I believe changing circumstances in the Villa game, and Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Southampton. It's now 1-0 with 17 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. He's got space. And whipped into the box. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Esposito. Chances on. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Chance to put them in front. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And the Hammers get the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from them? There needs to be. Oscar. So it's going to be a goal kick here.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Can they hit on the break? And let's give credit to the defending. He's got the right idea with that pass. He's in position. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, there's been a goal at the Etihad Stadium, and Alex Scott can give us the lowdown on that.
It's a goal from Manchester City.
Oh, he's through here. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So 2-0 now. Well, sincere apologies to Alex, I must say, because we had to cut her off just when she was in full flow. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match. And it's now even Steven, 1-1. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Oscar. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can he finish this? Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that? So, back underway. Can West Ham find another one? Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Options in the middle. Can he take advantage? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what...
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Esposito. Well, let's join Alex Scott, shall we? Because I'm hearing the situation has changed in the Everton game, Alex.
Yep, it's a goal for Everton. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 49 minutes played. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Alex keeping a chance here. It has to be. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Read it superbly to take back possession. Fornals. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Oh, a smart stop. He's driven in the corner. And first-class defending cleared off the line. Joe Gomez. Pablo Fornals.
Please contact your nearest steward. Thank you.
And it's still on. Terrific block. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Coventry City facing Everton. And the keeper has possession of it. He continues his run. Can he finish? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Can they keep it going? Fornals. Oscar. Options in the middle. And the danger's still on. And problem solved for now. And news of a goal at Anfield. Oh, he's through here. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Being pressed and pressed high. It looks promising. Will it be? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And able to get a body in the way. Can they convert? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And unfortunately, we did have to cut Alex off there. Just to confirm, Liverpool have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 3-1. Tremendous ball played through. The end product just wasn't there. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. And just receiving news of a goal at the Etihad. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal from Manchester City. It was a nice 1-2, and then he coolly slotted it around the goalkeeper.
Can he finish? And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match, and they're winning in that game at the moment by 2-1. Might really be able to trouble them here. Not the best clearance. And a time for cool heads. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now. That's all we have time for now. Thank you.